I want to dive right into the whole question of witnesses and what happened yesterday. Everyone, well, by everyone, I mean, it seems like a lot of Democrats are on fire over the fact that a vote was held, have witnesses, and yet you and the other House impeachment managers opted not to call for witnesses. Why?
Well, going back, Jonathan, and thank you for having me, and happy Valentine's Day to you.
Oh, same to you.
The House managers proved at the closing of our argument overwhelmingly the elements of the articles of impeachment. There was no question in the American people's mind that, in fact, this president was guilty. Additionally, we had witnesses who, in their own testimony, in their own words, you heard from police officers who said what their experiences were when you heard Manager Swalwell give an account of the attack on the police officers. We, at the last minute, got information about our colleague, Jaime Herrera Beutler's statement and what was said to her by Kevin McCarthy. And we wanted to get that in. So the strategy was do the motion for witnesses at the time that the motion of witnesses were allowed, negotiate and get that statement in. And we were able to do that. As you recall, the defense counsel was saying that they wanted to bring 100 witnesses after that. I mean, Lord, would I have loved to have had Kevin McCarthy come on? But we all know that that was not going to happen. What we wanted to do was get the statement in, have it read into the record out loud for the senators to hear. But at the end of the day, it wasn't more witnesses that we needed. It was more senators with spines. And that's what we saw, that they did lack the fortitude. They were more concerned with their seat in power, afraid of Donald Trump's base, to be more concerned for our democracy, our Constitution, the American government, and even the body of the Senate.
You know, there's reporting that you, and by you, I mean the House impeachment managers, reached out to Vice President Pence, reached out to Mark Short, who was on the vice president's staff, seeing if they would come forward to testify. One, did you ever hear back from them? And two, how concerned were you that some of the witnesses you could call would actually be detrimental to the case you presented?
Well, let's recall from the impeachment one, right? Impeachment 1.0 of this president. And we are still in court litigating for the testimony of McCann. That is an ongoing litigation for him to do his deposition. Americans need to also remember that this is not subpoenaing someone and they come and stand on the Senate floor and testify. This is a deposition. And then that deposition is played in front of the Senate for the Senate as well as Americans to hear. We knew that they were going to be hostile witnesses, that there would be a long, protracted time period in which we would have to fight in court to receive that testimony. And then the testimony was going to be a deposition. Defense counsel would also speak with them. And these are not honest people. Kevin McCarthy has changed his story multiple times about what happened. Vice President Pence, his own president came after him and tried to assassinate him, and we're still waiting to hear from him. What does that tell you about the fortitude of these individuals, about their loyalty, never mind to the Constitution and to the American public, but to their own sense of honor and manhood, if I will even put that out there?
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.